Well, with prices going up on everything, it's hard for a lot of us to afford common things like transportation, clothes, or a cell phone.
Yeah, and of course that is really challenging for anyone trying to start their life over again. Attorney and Denver 7 reporter Jessica Crawford is shining a light on a local program that helps people get back on their feet after prison. Jessica.
That's right. So when people get out of prisons like the one that we're in front of right now, they often have to go into probation. Well, people have a hard time completing probation sometimes because of things called technical violations. That's like not being able to pay restitution or not being able to meet up with your probation officer. Well, Denver Works helps people overcome those hurdles by providing them with some much needed help. That's today's Justice with Jessica.
Exactly, right? You really don't.
Just over a year ago, Dominic Gardner was sitting in these chairs, learning from these classes.
That one line, right?
Now, he's teaching them.
I come to work every day excited. I come to work every day knowing that I'm having an impact.
A huge shift from the way he felt when he first left a correctional facility, not sure where to turn next.
I was literally maybe a few days out of the Denver City Jail, completely homeless, no credentials at all as far as my identity.
And you need credentials to get credentials.
A Metro PCS or a Boost Mobile, they won't give you a phone without an ID now. And so that was something that, like, well, I need this phone to be able to get a job and to order my documents.
Gardner stumbled upon Denver Works when a probation officer told him about programs to help him get back on his feet.
I went there and I had a place to go to get my ID voucher, my birth certificate ordered. I was signed up for food stamps in the office, and I was going to a career course the next day.
Denver Works hosts job fairs every 2 weeks, and before Gardner knew it, he was employed and able to take care of himself.
Someone gets released from prison, they really don't have much to their name. They get maybe a bus pass if they're lucky, a polo shirt, a pair of ugly khakis, and they're told to, make it and don't break the law.
Clay McComb is a site director for Denver Works. He works with many formerly incarcerated people who have to adhere to strict probation terms like not breaking the law, paying restitution, having a consistent residence, meeting with their probation officer, and maintaining employment. McComb says helping people achieve these things makes the community safer in the long run.
Not giving someone a chance to earn an income in a legal way, like the rest of society, you're forcing them into situations where there are crimes of desperation happening, crimes of survival.
People who lack the support can easily end up back in the criminal justice system. The 2022 Colorado recidivism study stating that if people don't successfully complete their probation term, most adults are given a jail sentence and juveniles are sentenced to either the Division of Youth Services or juvenile detention. Gardner says that the services provided by Denver Works could be useful to many Coloradans, even those who think they would never need it.
Most Americans have, I think, under $1,500 in savings. It takes one paycheck missed for many people who are making this judgment and having this bias, right? One paycheck missed, one crisis, and you could be that person who needs shelter, housing, clothing.
A haircut, clothing, job assistance, changes on the outside.
And he's also a consultant for businesses.
That led to a big change on the inside for Gardner.
Instilling the confidence in them that they can be self-sufficient and independent, and that they are capable and that they are valuable, sometimes is the biggest, benefit that we give our participants.
And you can reach Denver Works by calling the number or visiting the website on your screen. From Littleton, I'm Jessica Crawford, Denver 7.